Welcome to this episode of Diaspora Scholars TV. My name is Daktari and I'm in Ohio. I'm at Ohio University in Athens, Georgia, and we are here to meet a student who's studying here from Kenya. He's a new student. He's only been here 2 months. And so let's try to find out. But we actually at the student center of this university, a great school. Can you believe it? This school was started in 1804. It's over 200 years old. And I'm told there are several Kenyan professors here, and there are also several students. So watch out as we find out where the student is. He's right down there walking towards me. So, cameraman, can you see him? Go find him. Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you, sir. Yeah.
You're walking so majestically, like
An easy day.
it's an easy day. Good. It's like we've lived here.
Can you imagine? I'm walking like I own the place.
You walk like you own the place, but I'm told you've not been here for long.
I have, surprisingly, I've been here for only like less than 60 days, like 2 months' time. In this small town of Ohio in Athens, and it's a pretty college-based town. Yeah.
College-based town.
Yeah. I think for the few days I've been here, I've noticed that because of the university, really, most of the things are here courtesy of what the university does. And the community is very welcoming and warm, and the reception, the hospitality, everything was just amazing. As an international student, I've been enjoying so many things so far, but I must tell you, the culture shock is really indeed real.
Culture shock is there. Yeah. All right, so we'll be talking to you. So viewers, this is Diaspora Scholars TV. My name is Daktari, and we are here to meet. Tell us your full names again.
This is Peter Muema. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. Or should I say I am from Kenya? Because every time I keep on introducing myself, I normally say I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. People say it's Nairobi. I can't know. It's the capital city of Kenya.
Oh, Kenya. But where do you really hail from in Kenya?
So yeah, that's a good question. So my county is Makueni County.
Makueni.
Yeah, Makueni County is it's a county in south part of Kenya. Yeah, we border Kitui County and Machakos County. Yeah, so that is where I was born and raised. I went to a primary school known as Mitu Primary School.
Yeah.
I went to 2 high schools.
2 high schools.
I was trying to be, very problematic when I was growing up. I had a very bad, back and forth with my dad and stuff like that. But long story short, so I had studied in 2 high school. The first one was Kitondo High School. And then I proceeded to Kako Mixed Secondary School, which was a mixed school. So you can imagine coming from a boys' school, then coming to a mixed school, the differences of how I study with girls and stuff like that. For me, that was one of the biggest shocks that I had at that time. And yeah, I finished well. I transitioned. I went to university. I studied at St. Paul's University, bachelor's.
Oh, St. Paul's University.
Yeah, I studied at St. Paul's University, main campus in Limuru. It's in the heart of Limuru, very cold place.
Very cold place.
Oh my God!
But talking of cold, now you are. This is different.
I can confirm to you that the cold that I experienced at the time, that was like trying to prepare me for the real deal, because the few days I've been here, I think winter is coming. And the few days before now, I think we've been experiencing very cold temperatures. And so I studied in Limuru, and it was very cold, but at the same time, I really explored a lot. So it was a cosmopolitan area because of the university, again, receiving students from all over, places in Kenya and even internationally, because St. Paul's University is a private institution, and it attracted people from different parts of the globe. And yeah, so I did my bachelor's in mass communication.
Yeah.
I majored in mass communication, and my minor was in film production. So that is my background, and I did a lot of media stuff.
So you are, so I think you can be one of us.
Yes, I remember when I saw you, I was like, this is what I do best. And now I have done a lot of interviewing. Today I'm the person who is being interviewed.
Wow.
So I can relate, the nostalgia and the experience with cameras and production.
So you've done a lot of several forms of production in Kenya.
I have done quite a number of
Tell us a few,
So when I finished my undergrad, so
when was that?
So I finished my undergrad in 2020. So and I graduated in 2021. 2020 is when I finished my
But there was COVID then.
There was COVID then, so that's when I finished. So I proceeded to teaching immediately to institutions. However, before that, we did a number of productions at school-based. So we were we were creating like films that won awards in the film awards in Kenya.
Yeah.
Like we had the Talanta Awards. We had there's another award we won. I'm literally forgetting. So we did a number of productions that were real-based stories that we were trying to showcase the people outside there what really are the nuances that happen in different parts of the world. Remember, coming from a very rural, remote area, I was constricted to the thinking that happens in rural area, to come to Nairobi and found out that life is totally different. And I was trying to bring the perspective of there are so many people who do not have the opportunity and the privilege to be in a city like I was. So I was trying to create a narrative of, to tell those folks who I have left back in my village, these are some of the things that happen in the city. What are some of the opportunities that you can get? Because there's a lot of hidden things that people don't know. Yeah. And people say that, like the Bible says,
and you can do that through film.
Yeah, you can do that through film. In fact, we normally say that film is a representation of reality, right? Of course, it's fictional sometimes, but you can reflect what is happening on the society through filmmaking.
It's a mirror of the society.
Yeah, it's a mirror of the society, correct. Just like you say Fasi, right? Yeah. It's another part of showcasing what is the real issues affecting people in the society, and part of the things that are informed my current scholarly work that I'm doing in ComDev. But I'm sure we'll talk about that in a few. Yeah.
Let's talk about it even right now. You mentioned so you've come to the US. You are now at Ohio University. So what are you studying?
So I am studying a master's in communication and development studies. I'm really particularly writing an article on digital divide in education that is aimed to talk about the real status quo of the pedagogy in very remote and Appalachian areas. Remember, coming from Kenya again, I focus my population around Makueni County. You can attest with me that post-COVID or during COVID, somehow life changed and studies were things were brought to a halt. Yeah. Because of the environment and the guidelines from the World Health Organization, they say people should not have physical contact. So teachers and the learning academia shifted to online learning. Right, but only few people had the opportunity to access. So then that provided a significant hurdle and barrier for people who do not have digital skills and digital access. And the problem is these students will come and sit the same exam, right? The national exams.
So they are disadvantaged.
They are very disadvantaged, and that for me brought about people are not having the same kind of treatment in the academia. And that sort of disadvantages and disenfranchises people who do not have the ability to access internet. So that's one of the areas that I'm focusing on, according to the United Nations goal number 4, quality education. And I tend to be persuaded that we have so much potential in Africa, and particularly in Kenya as well, that because of lack of infrastructure, we are not able to really see the light of day. So when I come to America, I find that this is a different kind of an environment. It's different actually in terms of so many things. So when you come here, the learning is very pragmatic, and they focus on real issues. The professors and their education invest a lot of resources to people who are interested in research, to go outside and find solutions and make the world a better place. So that's part of the journey that I am doing in ComDev, really to become a voice of people who are really marginalized. You can attest with me that there's a lot of marginalization from back in Kenya. I'm referring Kenya because I'm from Kenya.
Yeah.
And also other parts of the world. I was actually shocked too because I thought maybe the global south, maybe the we could say developing world for people maybe who don't understand global south.
Yeah.
I found that people almost face the same challenges.
It's the same.
They,
because the socioeconomic dynamics are similar.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I come here and I thought, oh, okay, so I thought it's a Kenyan problem. It's not a Kenyan problem.
It's not. It's a worldwide problem.
It's a worldwide problem.
It's a global problem.
It's a global problem. And not unless we have that lens that this is not unique to us, but we can have solutions, then we'll keep on, not alleviating the real situation. So, long and story short of it, it's because my background is media. I want to use the power of media in telling those narratives in the society. Utilize the undisputable power of media in telling people, look, we have a problem here, right? But we cannot keep on lamenting about the problem and lamenting about the problem. Here is a road to creating solutions.
A road
because
to
I think that is, the most important thing. We can invest a lot of scholarship, a lot of reading and stuff like that. But where the rubber meets the road is how then can we move on from that? How can we become solution oriented? How about we, have alternatives of, creating the world a better place? Because I believe it's quite a journey, but we can achieve that.
We can achieve that, and that's why you are here, right?
Yeah.
And so tell us a little bit. You went to St. Paul's University,
yeah.
Then you worked a bit creating some movies and films.
Yes, I did.
And then, so how did you come to this university? How did you even find out about Ohio University?
That's a good question. Excuse me. So I was teaching communication.
Where?
In Mahanim College before I came here.
Mahanim College.
Mahanim College is next to USIU University for those who are familiar with those demographics. So I was teaching there, but previously I also taught in Talanta Institute, and in both colleges I was the head of department.
Okay.
And I used to lead quite a number of students, and I realized that people understand the theoretical aspect of communication. But people do not understand what power really communication has. And I believe, and I'm persuaded to think that communication indeed runs the world.
People think that everybody knows how to communicate.
No, exactly. And that is the most fascinating thing.
Yeah.
People think communication is, hey, how are you? Not unless
communication is not necessarily a conversation.
It is not necessarily a conversation. And you reminded me of a scenario we were debating for a whole close to 1 hour about silence.
Silence is a form of communication.
Exactly. Is silence a form of communication? And I believe you, I kid you not, there are some people who were staunchly opposing the idea that silence is not a communication. So you can imagine. So not unless you're in academic space, you may not
Somebody
understand.
said sometimes silence can mean even yes or no.
Correct.
Depending on the circumstances.
The circumstances, the context, and all that. And I believe those are some of the things that people really need to invest and think about. Strategic communication, health communication, communication for social change, part of what I am doing.
Okay.
And it's a very, very mind-blowing area and sector of academia. So I was working in Mahanim College. I taught students and I realized, yes, they have an idea of what communication is, but they don't know what communication can do for them.
Yeah.
So I started, because I had the idea I had an American dream when I finished my college, my university degree. And my cousin studied in North Carolina. He's a civil engineer.
Okay. Which
there,
school in North Carolina?
North Carolina. And now he was telling me, Peter, because he told me, I have seen your transcripts. I graduated top of my class. I had a first class, very good grades, and I did a lot of work in the university. I participated in research centers in the university. I was one of the lead teams who were leading the St. Paul's University annual research center.
Wow.
And he told me, I really see yourself, stepping up in a very big, giant academic institution.
He told you that?
He told me that. And I'm like, Ben, I call him Ben. So what are you talking about? I mean, yeah. I mean, have you ever thought about coming to America? I'm like, of course. I mean, come on, America. Who doesn't want to come to America for studies and stuff like that? And I started applying. I remember in my first application, I applied to University of Illinois.
When was that?
That was 2022. University of Illinois and University of Notre Dame.
Oh, in Indiana.
Indiana, right? So those are the two universities I applied. And you know, the time that you're waiting for the response and all that. So, of course, obviously, I did not get the admission. But they told me your paper and your statement of purpose, everything is correct. The only that we received
a lot of applications.
I think it's corporate language.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, you know, apply later or something like that.
Communication
again.
Yeah.
and I didn't lose hope because I knew that there's something. Because after I even talked to a number of professors, they told me, yeah, I mean, go for it. I applied next year to University of Wisconsin-Madison. And I really loved the professors who were there. I mean, it was mind-blowing to see the kind of research, because their research really resonated with what I really wanted to study at the time. Again, they managed me. I'm like, okay, fine. Then I met a professor from University of Florida. He's called Dr. Mushira. He really guided me. He teaches there. We met in Kenya. I went to his area in Kilimani. Kileleshwa. And then we had a chit chat, and he told me, oh, okay. He told me, send me your documents. He looked at the work, and he told me, we are going to look for a university for you.
Wow.
Because what you told me and what I gave him really qualified to get an admission here. So,
and besides that, you had already tried to apply.
And besides that, I also
so the interest is there.
The interest is there. So he saw my interest, and he was like, I'm going to help you. And then I applied to two, Bowling Green and Ohio University.
Wow.
Yeah. And I wanted to...
So when is that now? That
is last year.
That's last year.
That's last year. So I was like, oh God.
This time, please.
This time, please.
Yeah.
I was even, you know, the way you sometimes you pray and it's like you're having a conversation and like, God, tell me now what you want in my life, because... Yeah,
because I've given my all to it.
I've given my all to it, and maybe this will encourage somebody, by the way. I mean,
yes, it's for sure it will.
I mean, if you're there and you're having this dream, please do not give up. Trust me. And I like the words of Barack, like, you know, in every success there's failure. Trust me, you're not going to make it in the first attempt. There are people who do, but failure is part of success. So if you're interested maybe to come to the US for scholarship and all that, for academia, the dream is valid. Trust me. So I had a very, very hard time coming to the US. I have had friends that I came with, they told me this is their first time of applying.
Wow.
And I was there, you know, trying to be very resilient and, you know, having the zeal and, you know, the focus and not losing hope. And finally, I'm here at Ohio University. I got admitted to the Communication and Development Program. And it's been amazing so far. I can tell you for sure that I have done a lot of learning and learning new stuff as well. I'm not disputing the background that I had, but there's a way it helps me to even see the world in a bigger...
That's open new horizons.
It has opened, correct. That I would say that. So I come here, and my professors tells me, okay, everybody here has a background. Leave that aside. Let's face the world. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I'm in a class of 18 students. And the kind of diversity we have in that class.
Incredible.
It's incredible.
It's a global perspective.
It's a global perspective.
What would you have found in Africa?
Oh my God. When you come here, there is opening up of mind and meeting new people. And for me, what I love about that, the diversity is it brings connections that you maybe not even possibly, you will never have when you have in your own country. I tell you, I have classmates from Iran, Pakistan, Bangladesh, even I have American students. I have people from Ghana. I have people from Zimbabwe. I have people from Nigeria. I have people from, you know, Europe. And I'm like, so even I talk to somebody, if I want to come to Europe, just give me a call. If I'll be there, I'll house you for like 2 weeks. You want to conduct research? I'm like, wow.
And you're just beginning.
And mine too is...
Only 2 months.
2 months. So I'm wondering, what about 2 years? what amount of transformation will that have to me? If really I want to go back to Kenya and give back to the community, I will not give it in a way that I would have done when I'm in Kenya. Because the kind of networking that I have, it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.